Welcome back to my Lemmings open air level solving commentary. Last time we did the first 10 levels of the soft rank, and now we're going to continue with 10 more levels of the soft rank. I took a break from doing the series for the last couple of days, especially since yesterday was my birthday. So just decided to take that day off to, just enjoy my time off and everything. But now I'm back, and so I'm ready to continue the series. So far, it seems that it's been off to a pretty good start, especially since Strato has been enjoying it and love been liking hearing all the praise I've been giving his pack. And yeah, as I have said many times anyway, Lemmings Open Air is a really great pack. Yeah, I think it's very high quality. Yeah, and there's even my username right here because as you can see, I was one of the pre-testers. Yeah, before he released the pack to the public, the full pack those. And yeah, there were a couple others as well. Yeah, who also helped me pre-test it. But yes, I've been credited. And again, as I've said, yeah, this is just a great pack. Yeah, very high quality, lots of good levels and puzzles and everything. And most definitely, yeah, Stratos packs just get better and better every time. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the next 10 levels of the soft rank. So we are starting off with Soft 11, Call Me Maybe, which is by Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Just a little short rendition of it. Alrighty, this is Lemmings Open Air. There we are. And this is Soft 11. There. And my hope is that this replay works. I think for some very odd reason it broke the last time. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but there have been lots of levels lately where, I just run the replay and for some very odd reason it breaks. Yeah, not exactly sure why. But anyway, yeah, here we have a one of everything level. Just a very good variety of both classic and neo Lemmings skills here. Pretty good level here, I thought. Yeah, can be a little tricky, but I would say the hard part here is just simply setting up the main part for the shimmer to go along. But anyway, we have two entrances, but the right entrance only spits out one lemming. Yeah, who happens to be a disarmer. Okay, so the goal is to get the disarmer from this side to the left side so that he can disarm these master traps. Yeah, so that the rest of the crowd can get to the exit safely. So, how do we do that? Well, I'm going to show you. So, with the second lemming, I stone. So that one lemming gets trapped on the other side. And then with that trapped lemming, I fence to the right. Then here, I place a blocker just before the shredder trap. Okay, what does that do? I believe I made him a swimmer. Yes. Okay, so I let him swim across. And then once he gets to the other side, I mine. Okay, and a miner tunnel is actually shimmer friendly. So this disarmer would be using this terrain here, the slope terrain, to go on to the left and use the miner tunnel to keep on going. So in the meantime, the miner hits the steel and turns back around. We can't afford him to keep going to the right because other than the blocker and the stoner, those are our only casualties we are allowed. Alright, so now the other thing that we have to do is when the worker comes back to the right, we need to go ahead and place a stacker so that he does not keep going to the right. Instead, it will simply turn him back to the left. And so now he is safely contained between the blocker and the stacker. So in the meantime, I sent the disarmer to the left side as a shimmer. And then let me see what else did I do. Okay, and then using this fencer tunnel, the basher will use it so that he can bash the stoner away. This is important because we need the shimmer to keep on going, because he'll be using this part here to drop down here safely, where we will give him a floater. Yeah, as this is splat height. Okay, so as you can see, the shimmer is coming, and now he is using fencer tunnel Yeah, and even with the basher bashing some of it away, some of the ceiling away, yeah, the shimmy is still able to keep going. Okay, now he gets to the other side, and now he can finally disarm these traps. Very, very nice puzzle here. I really like this one. And then finally, all there's left to do is to dig the crowd out. And that's it. Okay, there's no way for us to save the blocker, so we will have to, unfortunately, nuke him. And he gets an explosive end. Alrighty, Soft 12. Mr. Sandlem, Give Me a Dream. This is by the Cordettes. Cordettis? I think that's how you say it. I don't know who they are, though. So that pretty much means I do not know the song title either. This was another good one, I thought. Although here, if I remember correctly, I had some skills left over. So we pretty much have one of almost everything except for Shimmiers, where we had 3. All right. So here we're going to go ahead and Oh, okay. Right. So I let the first lemming fall, and just before he hits the water, I stone him. And then with the next lemming, I stack. So one lemming will slip by, who will land on the stoner, and then he'll proceed to platform across. Okay, and then after that, we will build, and then we will bash. Okay, and then what I do here is that I would the time now, I think. Yes. So when the basher is in mid-stroke, I cancel him with a shimmer. Okay, and then all there's left to do now is to bomb away the stacker to release the crowd, and that's it. So yes, I did indeed remember correctly that I did have some skills left over. In this case, 2 shimmers. Alrighty, Soft 13, Lemming in Chains, and Tears for Fears. Yes, I know that band. They're pretty popular for the song. What do you call it? Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Okay, so we start with the 2 pre-placed blockers. This is another pretty nice puzzle, although it can be a little difficult. Alrighty, so the first lemming to reach this wall will bash. I believe everyone just walks to the exit except for a couple. Yeah, because at some point I max out the release rate. And then I bring it back down to the minimum, or to the default. Yeah, just before the last lemming drops. Okay, and then with the second to the last lemming, I place a blocker here on this chain, so to turn the last lemming around. And then right here with this overhang here, I stack. And then after that, I make him a climber, so that he will use the stack and climb up this wall. So this overhang here is important because if you allow the basher to bash away that overhang, you will not be able to use the stack to close off the gap and climb. Because I was told that the basher's destruction mask is 9 pixels high, and while the maximum height that a stacker gets is 8 pixels. So therefore, without that overhang, you are missing. The stacker will be short by 1 pixel, and therefore you cannot climb. Okay, and then once we're up here, we will bash. And I believe this, yeah, it's the exact same thing. We also need to leave an overhang here as well. And then here I bash into the steel so that he cannot go out to the left and die to the spinning wheel trap. Ketchup wheel, I guess you can call it. Okay, and then stack here so that we can climb up. And then build over to get over these barrels. Okay, and then another stacker here. Another stacker? No, I believe it's a platformer. Okay, and then I stack here. Yes, I know why I did that. Okay. Yes, and then here we build up to here. So that he will climb up. And then, with everything perfectly lined up, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dig the blockers away. The blockers free. Okay, the figure's going to keep on going until he gets to the bottom here. And then, because this blocker was so up high, we need to give him a floater so that he survives, as we need to save everyone. Okay, and then the rest of it is just time skipping. Okay, and that's it. Very, very nice puzzle here. As a matter of fact, I think I kind of forgotten about this one. But in any case, Soft 14. Always look on the bright side of life. 40 lemmings. Oh no, I don't even need to read the number of lemmings and how many to be saved. This is by Eric Idle. I do not know him, and I do not know the song title either. This one, I believe, is open-ended for the most part. It's almost an X of everything, though, except here we have 2 of most skills, and then 2 skills where we have 5 of them. And this, from what I remember, I ended up with a lot of skills left over. As for the solution, I believe I just simply, oh, how did I do this? I believe it was just simply sending somebody up here, and then making a minor tunnel here. But anyway, let's go ahead and see the replay. Okay, so when the first time he turns around, I send him up as a climber. Okay, and then I shimmy. And then I stone. Yeah, after he drops a pixel. Okay, and then I send another climber up and to do the same thing, shimmy across so that he gets on top of the stoner. Okay, and then I put another stoner after he drops a pixel. Okay, and then I send yet another climber and shimmy across. Okay, and then here I start platforming. And then after a bit, I start building the bridge. This is low enough so that he can get up. What do I do? Okay, I made him a glider. Okay, so with the glider, he was able to get past the exit. So yes, he does indeed make a minor tunnel for them. So platform across here. Yeah, I believe this connects to the ground. With the ground. Okay, and then we will mine to the right. And then we'll make another minor tunnel to the left. Okay, and then here, I believe we just bomb through this. Okay, so here, after the climber climbs for a bit, I bomb him. And then I use a shimmier jump to bomb. Because if we bomb a lemming on the floor, he's essentially going to break through the floor, and then everyone will fall to the bottom of this pit. Okay, and then I dig away the remaining pixels in the way. And then after a bit, I should cancel him. Yeah, I cancel him with a shimmier. Okay, and then finally, all there's left to do is to patch up this minor tunnel with a builder bridge. And that's it. We build a staircase. Okay, so end up with 2 climbers, a glider, and a digger left over. So yes, it is in a way open-ended, although the skill set is quite restrictive. So you certainly have to be careful with how you use them. Alrighty, Soft 15. Both sides now. Joni Mitchell, yes, I've heard of her. But I do not know the song, though. Okay, this one can be a little difficult, but this is just yet another nice puzzle here. Let's go. Alrighty, so in particular here, I believe the hardest part is just simply how to make both crowds safely contained. So first lemming up here will platform across. The first lemming down here will platform across. Second lemming up here will stack, and then same thing here will stack as well. Okay, this will let one lemming slip by. Okay, well here nobody slips by. Okay, yeah, so with that, just gives the platformer enough time to seal off the gap before anybody falls to the water. Or splats down here, I believe. I believe this is splat height. Yeah, it's splat height. Okay. Ah, so I let one walked off the screen, huh? That I do not remember, but I guess I did. Anyway, I stacked with one of them. And then this platform will keep on going. Okay, in the meantime, I send a shimmier over the top here. Okay, 2 shimmiers actually. Oh yeah, yes, that's right. Because one of the lemmings slipped by. Yeah, and then the platformer turned around, and then turned around due to the stack. So yes, now we have two lemmings up at the top who are shimmying, using the ceiling. Yeah, the platform will just simply finish closing out the gap here. So then we get over here, and then we let the first lemming fall for quite a while, and then we bomb. Next shimmier to come up will be a glider. Okay, and then we do the same thing here. We're gonna go ahead and platform across this gap. So yes, I do believe this ended up. We pretty much had to end up stretching out all the platformer bridges in order to make it across with I believe 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and this is at just the right height. Yeah, so that he can still step up. Okay, we're gonna let him turn around. Okay, bash on across. And then we're gonna use our last platformer to seal off this gap and then also collect the basher pickups. Alrighty. And then at this time I send a shimmier from the bottom crowd. Yeah, and with the way this is set up, yeah, we have the platformer bridge to keep it going. Yeah, the lemming that was over here, he just simply walk into the exit. Yeah, as he can't really do anything from this side, since the arrows are pointing to the right. So this is what the shimmer will be for. Well, actually, no, not this shimmer. We will use him to mine out the crowd. Yeah, like so. Oh, and in the meantime, I also bashed this stack away to free the top crowd. And then finally, all there's left to do is to bash through this one-way wall. And that's it. So here we end up with a climber left over. So anyway, I kind of felt that losing that lemming to the side wasn't intended, but I think Stardo said it was okay. So this is acceptable, I guess. Soft 16, I need $1. So this is by Aloe Black, and I certainly recognize him. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he unfortunately passed like a couple years ago. Yeah, pretty tragic. So anyway, so here this uses one of Strado's new custom tile sets. Yeah, the money tile set, I believe it's called. Yeah, which, yeah, let me tell you right now, it looks awesome. Yeah, it looks really, really awesome. So I think Strado did a very nice job with this tile set. It's just so nice to look at. Although I believe the one thing I have noticed is that pretty much all his money tile set levels in this pack were harder than the other levels in the other tile sets. For the most part, I believe. At least that's what I recall. So here we start with a pre-placed blocker. Yeah, who is in front of the exit. Yeah, the exit is right here. And there's also a walker pickup here. So if we collect that walker pickup, yeah, then this is essentially still a one of everything level. Yeah, I don't remember how I did this level though, so let's go ahead and see the replay for this. Okay, so with the first lemming, I build. Okay, and with the last lemming that falls here, just before the builder finishes, closing off the gap, I dig. He's going to drop down here, and we give him a swimmer. Okay, he's going to use this ramp up here to get up here, and then we're going to give him a climber. Top him across this gap. Oh, no, we don't have to. Yeah, because he's a swimmer. Oh, actually, yes, we do. Yeah, it's important. It's not necessary for him since he's a swimmer, but it will be necessary for the crowd who's trapped over here. Okay, he turns around, but due to this blocker, he will turn back to the left. Yeah, so he'll climb up, collect this walker pickup. And you can probably guess, yeah, this walker will be used to free this blocker. Okay, and then we've freed the crowd by mining them out. Okay, and then all we need to do left is to fence through this. Yeah, and then release the blocker with a walker, and that's it. Very, very nice level here. And just a very, very nice tile set. Yeah, to look at and admire. Okay, Soft 17, Don't Give Up. So this is by Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush. I don't know who Kate Bush is, but I do know, or I do recognize the name Peter Gabriel. Okay, this was one of those that I needed to resolve. Since Strata released the pack to the public, the full pack notice, and yeah, we're going to resolve those. I did not get to that until probably like at least 2 months after it was released. Yeah, during that time, I simply just resolved Hardcore 24, I believe it was. And then ever since that happened, yeah, I haven't really resolved any of the packs since. Yeah, until about a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and this is a very, very nice remix of the She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. Alrighty, so the first Lemming that gets here, we will fence. Yeah, one of the Lemmings will turn around, because the fencer did not finish the job yet. But as we need to save everyone here, yeah, I turn him around by bashing into the steel. Okay, and then first Lemming that gets down here, we will stack. Yeah, fortunately he gets to stack high enough so that the next Lemming turns around. Okay, and then the first Lemming will stack. Okay, so this allows one Lemming to slip on by, while everyone else will be temporarily contained. Okay, and then here I mine. Okay, and then I cancel him with a shimmer. Okay, and then finally all that's left to do is to platform across these gaps. Okay, and then release the crowd with a basher. Yeah, or we can also use a miner, possibly even a digger as well. Yeah, let me see if a digger works. Oh yeah, looks like a digger will work too. But anyway, I freed the crowd with a basher. Yeah, somewhat open-ended here. Yeah, despite being a 2 of everything level. Alrighty, Soft 18. Great Balls of Fire. So, Jerry Lee Lewis. I do not recognize that name. Alrighty, so here we have 2 entrances. I believe this is Splat Height, so this is a Splat Hatch here. But this hatch is fine. Okay, and so here we have 1 of everything. So, it's kind of looking pretty similar to how the first level of the soft rank also started off as a 1 of everything. Alright, so... Oh, no. This hatch is fine, okay. Okay, see, I did not remember that. So anyway, first Lemming for the left hatch, yeah, he'll become a glider. First Lemming over here will platform across. Okay, next Lemming up here will dig, yeah, while leaving a pixel wall to his right. Okay, with the glider that's down here, we will build. Okay, one of the Lemmings slip by and unfortunately splats. Alrighty, and then here I mine. Okay, and then here I fence the crowd free. And then finally all that's left to do is to bash through this one-way wall, and that's it. So here we are left with a stacker. Soft 19. Hunting High and Low. And this is by Aha. Yeah, whose signature song would be Take On Me. So this one, I remember being stuck on here for a bit. In particular, I pretty much had the solution figured out, just except for the beginning part. But once you figure out the beginning part, then the rest is quite easy. So here we have 1 of everything except for platformers, where we are 10. Okay, and the trick here is this. So with the third Lemming, we're going to block. Okay, second Lemming will become the shimmer. First Lemming will stack. Okay, and this gives the stacker just enough time to turn the next Lemming around. Yeah, before he gets a chance to slip by. Okay, in the meantime, the shimmer will go along the ceiling here and stop right here. Okay, so once he drops, yeah, we dig and then we also give him a swimmer. Okay, and we also give him a glider so that he can use these updrafts, yeah, to get on across. And let me see. Oh, that was the wrong thing I wanted to press. And yes, it is important here that you don't make him a climber. We need him to turn around so that he can, platform across this water gap. Okay, so this will take 4 platformer bridges. Okay, so he's going to turn back to the right. Yeah. And again, we don't make him a climber yet because we still need him to patch up this gap here. Yeah, which we will do right now. Okay, so I believe this will take 2 more platformers. Yes. So he's going to turn back around. And now that he is a climber, yeah, now he's going to go over this wall. And here we need to platform across to this area here. Okay, and the platformer bridge ends just short enough so that the glider can fall down here. Okay, and then all there's left to do is to platform across this gap. Yeah, with our remaining platformers. Actually, hang on. Oh yes, just takes 2 platformers, I believe. Okay, and then what we need to do here to release the crowd is to use our remaining platformer. Yes, and the glider will unfortunately fall off the bottom of the screen here. But that is okay, because we are allowed to lose 2 here. Okay, and that's it. Very, very nice puzzle here. I really like this one. Okay, there we go. I was wondering when I was going to start nuking him. Alrighty, and then the final level for this video, Soft 20. My Life Would Suck Without You, by Kelly Clarkson. Yes, the very first American Idol winner. Yeah, I love a lot of her songs, including this one. Let's go. Alright, first Lemming will stack. And then the next Lemming that gets on top of the stack, he'll become a shimmier. Yeah, everyone else will be contained. Okay, so 2 Lemmings go on ahead, one of which is a shimmier, the other one here will platform across. So he's going to use 2 platformers to bridge this gap. Okay. And then bash here. Give him a glider. Yeah, and then we use a shimmier jump so that we can use the up drops. Yeah, so that he gets high enough to use them. Without that, you know, he's just simply going to drop down here. Yeah, and then there's no way for him to recover from this. Okay, he glides on across and collects this minor pickup. And then, yeah, I believe we... No, we have to turn him around, so we give him a shimmer, I believe. Yes. Okay, and then same thing here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no updrafts down here, so fortunately he is able to use them. So we don't have to do anything else. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen my solutions to these levels, so, as you can see, I'm forgetting them. So, we're going to go ahead and mine down. And unfortunately, the other one comes back just in time. Yeah, before he turns around. And then finally, all that's left to do is to build up to the exit, and that's it. And then finally, yeah, the working Lemming that just came back, we use a shimmier jump, and then we bomb. Okay, because if we just simply bomb him in the floor, he's going to break through the floor. Yeah, and then we don't have any other skills to seal off the gap. And that's it. Very, very nice level here. Alright, so that was another 10 levels of the soft rank. So in the next video, we will finish off the remainder of the soft rank. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary, and I'll see you all for the next one.